whisper, come spy you. Back home, their lives without question.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is Brother Rumble with the Most True Podcast. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out this video. Listen, I'm going to ask you, if this is your first time watching, please comment down below with your name and where you're watching from. And if you are a regular watcher, you can do the same. Also, if this is your first time, please consider subscribing to the channel if you like this content, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified whenever we go live or whenever we post up new content. Guys, I know you're anxious to get back into the video. I thank you for taking time out to watch this commercial break. Without further ado, let's get back into the video. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome to the channel. This is your truly brother Rembert, or Jason Rembert, if you want to call me Big J or whatever you want to call me. Is completely up to you. But I want to welcome everybody back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be talking on a very serious topic, something that's really needs to be addressed. It has come out lately on TikTok X, mainly TikTok and because the mainstream media does not want to uh, address this ongoing crisis that's going on in Atlanta. So a lot of people in the TikTok spaces, in YouTube spaces, and in X spaces are letting people know about the alarming climbing cases of HIV that is breaking out in the city of Atlanta. It has been brought to the attention on social media that over 20,000 new cases have been made, people have been made aware of 20,000 new cases of HIV going on in the city of Atlanta. Guys, now, I always do things with a biblical perspective. Jesus did tell us in Matthew chapter 24 that in the last days perilous times would come, and that also pestilence would be one of the things that would come, that would happen on in the last days. And we are seeing now like 20,000 new cases. Man, that is unheard of. That is crazy. It is crazy that these many people are being so reckless with their bodies. And I can't just say people being reckless with their bodies, but also people are not telling people that they have these diseases when they lay down with these individuals. Now, according to the stats that I saw on Google, in the Atlanta area, the HIV virus is being very prominent in African American males and in especially the same sex field. But that doesn't exclude the fact that people are not doing what they need to do as far as getting tested, as far as um, knowing what is going on with the individual that you're dealing with. Now, listen, I am not in any way, shape, or form giving a license to premarital sex. That is not what we do here. We're not going to give a license for that. But I am aware of the situation that premarital sex is one of the things that a lot of us do. And it's very, very common. And we know that the Bible tells us that we should not fornicate. But we have to understand something. When you give yourself to someone without it being within the parameters of marriage, you are you're actually playing Russian roulette, man. You are playing Russian roulette with your body when you are sleeping around and messing around. And see this right here, it is a result of people being reckless with their bodies. The Bible says that every sin that we commit without the body, except for the sin of fornication. See, when God instituted marriage and he instituted sexual relations, it was meant to be shared within the parameters of marriage. But as we always do when we jump into the flesh, we take what God has given us and we use and allow our fleshly nature to twist it and turn it into a sinful nature. And now we are people now are paying the price for the things that we do. And this is not a I told you so video. This is not a video where I'm throwing stones and passing judgment on people. This is a video to let you know that when you step out of the parameters of marriage and you start sleeping with people that you really don't know, you don't know them, and people are not getting tested, and people are not being truthful and honest about who they are and what they have. So when you do this, you are playing Russian roulette with your body. You're playing Russian roulette with your life. And it is Satan's job to drag you down to the flames any way that he can. And now there are people right now said to say, there are people right now that are getting the news of their life that they have now been infected with the HIV virus that causes AIDS. And it's all because we being reckless with our bodies, enjoying the pleasures of sin, and then when it's time to pay the piper, we don't want to pay the price. Guys, I'm going to play this video from this young lady on TikTok. She kind of goes into detail about what's going on in the city of Atlanta. Y'all take a listen to this right here.
In the last 8 months, Atlanta alone, have reported 20,000 HIV cases. I don't know how many times I can say this, but I'm going to say it every day if I have to. You need to keep your legs closed. I don't know what the hell is going on, but sex is not one of them things that you need to be doing. It's not worth dying for. And I don't care how good the medication is now. I don't care that it is now not a automatic death sentence like that as it used to be. I don't care.
Mm.
Keep your legs closed. 20,000 cases in the last 8 months in Atlanta. Is it worth? I wish I would even go visit down there. It is not going to happen. And unfortunately, I know some people that have contracted it.
Mm.
To be truthfully honest with you, all of them happen to be men.
Mm.
It's not worth your life. Protect yourself. Leave it alone. Go get tested together. Know your status. Take PrEP.
That was the video from this young lady that was shared on TikTok. Now, this is the thing I want to ask too. This is what happens when, and another thing that I fault is the preachers in the city of Atlanta. Now, I'm not talking about every one of them, but you have a lot of these celebrity preachers in Atlanta, and they preach a gospel that makes people feel comfortable in their mess. Well, God knows you're human. You're going to make a mistake. Just jump back and say, God, forgive me, and it's going to be all right. You had a certain preacher, and I'm trying my best. I am going to try my best not to call names out, but a lot of y'all know them. There was a certain preacher that went on that caught. He's in Atlanta, and he's very prominent in the scene of Atlanta. And he said that we have to start preaching another gospel because young people are not waiting till marriage too late to, you know, sleep around. So we have to preach another gospel. because what we used to preach, preaching abstinence, preaching wait for your husband, wait for till marriage, wait till your wife, they're not doing that no more. So when you preach a gospel that enables people to do wrong and they don't feel any condemnation for it, they don't feel any type of, not condemnation is the wrong word, they don't feel any type of conviction for it, then you have situations like this. It makes no sense for how can we at the city of Atlanta have 20,000 new cases within the last 8 months? This is not even within the year. This is within the last 8 months. 20,000 cases of HIV. We have to continue, guys, to keep the city of Atlanta and all the cities surrounding Atlanta in your prayers. Because let me tell y'all something, man. If you think it's gonna just stay in Atlanta, you're sadly mistaken, man. These people, some of them are catching flights, going home, visiting family, going to college campuses, going to football games. And they're not telling people what's going on with them. And you meet them in the clubs, you meet them wherever, and then you go to the hotel or go to your house or their house and do whatever with them. And now here it is, you have what they have. This is the importance of waiting, guys. Sex is not so important to where it is worth you risking your life. It is not. I'm sorry, man. And what makes it so bad is there are people that just they act like they just gotta have it. No matter what, they just gotta have it. They're willing to take that risk. Why would you want to take that risk with your life? Don't do that. Don't take the risk. It is not worth it. There, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. There is somebody right now who is waking up, who just got the news today, and their life has completely changed because they made a reckless decision in a moment of passion to lay down with somebody that they didn't know. And all of a sudden now your life has changed. I am praying for the city of Atlanta. But guys, we got to do better. It is time to practice self-discipline. And it's time for preachers to go back to preaching the old landmark. I know people may say it's outdated. I know people may say that that's not for this time. Because, but I beg to differ with you. When you got 20,000 cases of HIV in one city alone, and that city is predominantly African American as well. Oh, we need Jesus. We need him now more than ever. Now is the time to preach against sin. Now is the time to preach against fornication and to preach abstain. And not just preach abstain, but let's have some real deal discussions where people that are struggling in the department of sexual immorality, they can, let's make a safe space where they can come and open up and explain to them, explain to people why they are battling what they're battling with, so that they can get strength in prayer and restoration. A lot of people are battling sexual immorality and they feel like there's no hope for them in the church. So they just go on and do it because there's no one they can turn to because they're afraid of being judged. We got to break that, man. We got to break that. We can't just preach about abstinence and preach about sexual immorality alone, but we have to open up safe spaces and start having some difficult conversations with people. It may make you feel uncomfortable. And I'm gonna tell you something. If God has not graced you to have those type of conversations with people, then don't have those conversations because you can get messed up in them. But if God has graced you and you are strong enough to where you can hear what other people are going through and they can share with you and you not be affected, then help them. Because this is crazy, man. You mean to tell me that people are just giving their bodies so freely? So now that there's 20,000 cases of HIV within the last 8 months in the city of Atlanta, we got to do better, guys. We got to do better. My prayer is for all those that are affected by this HIV breakout. not just them that have it, but also the family members of these people. Their lives have changed. Their parents' lives are now changed. Their sibling lives are now changed. And if they have children, their children's lives are now changed. Look at all the people that we affect just because we want to be passionate in a moment. It's not worth it, y'all. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. One night of passion can give you a lifetime of pain. That's all my time, guys. Until next time, this is Brother Remember. Remember, guys, y'all are truly, truly blessed in Jesus' name.
Jesus, rock me, hold me, Jesus, rock me, Jesus, rock me, Jesus, hold me, 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 Lord, 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 hold me, Lord, help me. Help me, yes, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. I need you to help me. I need you to help me.